Hello, hello, crafty friends. It's Monday in the neighborhood. I've lost something, but hold on while I find myself. I hope everybody's doing great. Some fun stuff to do with you. Excellent. That was fast. I found myself like right away on one. Oh no, that's not working. Too rude. Maybe I'm not going to do that. Sometimes this does not work very well. So I'm going to send everybody hugs as you join. I'm not too unstraight, but I lost my weight, which is, oh, here it is. I have a weight to like keep this from tilting. I feel like pretty good. No competing noise, so this is good. All right, so I'm here and I will reach out to a couple people and tag you guys because I know this is an off-hour time. This is our Monday slot till I get done with my leadership program. Let's see. You know, it's so funny. I only talked to Diane Karhuma. All right. I'm really excited to kind of show you some of the things we colored, our little creatures. I want to share with you my, you guys don't need to know my leadership stuff, but I do want to share my community project that we're headed to. This is not a done flyer, but I wanted to share my paper hugs, and I'll be looking for card makers and crafters and also some seniors. Yeah, so fun things in the neighborhood here. All right, give everybody another minute to kind of find me. Amazed by our I have got all the kits in the mail, all of any kind of color kits are in the mail. I have done all of the card prizes are in the mail. I'll try Bernice if she joins. There she is. All right. All right, so I've tagged a couple of you guys, and I'm just going to get started here because we've got 5 minutes, or 5 minutes in. We've got 25 minutes to go. So I'm going to be posting some more information about paper hugs in my leadership program. I needed to come up with a community project that involved cleaning my garage and making room for me to be able to have events here at my house. The way this house is laid out, it is not as conducive to having like tables out so people can craft. Anyway, in that light, I realized I had a lot of cards on hand, and what could I do that would be useful with the cards? And I realized that my next door neighbor, she's actually kind of the inspiration for this, that she misses her craft room since she moved into assisted living, and the crafting being scrapbooking and card making. And I was like, well, what if you had the cards that were there available for you And I've had the opportunity to talk to a number of you guys on a kind of one-on-one basis about paper hugs. And, you know, you guys make cards, you have extra cards. Some of you do it just because you're going to send them one place or that, but on some of those places are not doing it anymore. And I thought the seniors, you know, these guys like to send cards, and if we could provide it to them at no cost, that would be beneficial. It actually, opportunities for connection, creative and engaging. There's my friend Barbara. Support for memory and cognitive engagement, increased social interaction and community. And I thought that's like brilliant. And I'm sure that there has to be more crafters than just me with piles of cards running around. If you have extra, and they are what I would call like store quality, not, you know, cleanly made, no smudges and that, and probably without glitter, because I know glitter can be, but stickles works, right? I love stickles because my husband hates glitter. There we go. And I will be looking for those senior communities in my area that are easy, you know, and just kind of starting off small and just see what we can build with it. And anybody has any ideas, I have a mission statement now. Paper hugs exist to foster connection, kindness, and belonging by providing free greeting cards to seniors, empowering them to share encouragement, celebrate relationships, and strengthen communities through the simple but powerful act of sending a heartfelt card. And we all know that a handmade card is way better, right? We like that. So this I will be getting to go because it is my community project, and I am looking for participants on the crafter side of it. But without further ado, Miss Barbara, you got to watch me color all of these, and I'm hoping to get to make this card too. I'm going to show a spotlight technique with that paper. I have it, and I'll grab it and share it. But first, let's grab our little cute critters, right? Absolutely cute critters. I had it here, the new punch. This must be it. Yep, from the May-August catalog. It's the rectangle with rounded corners, and I used it because it was really simple, easy to do, and I stamped at the background that is on this kind of like plaid checker. I don't know what the right terminology would be, and I stamped that on this, and we're going to build our 2 cards. And somebody asked me the size of the card, and I was like, oh, I don't know. So it's like 5 inches by 3.5. 5 inches by 3.5. So I don't know what that is, but it means that it will fit in a regular envelope to mail you the envelopes, which I did a little cuteness on it too. In hindsight, I wish that I maybe on the back I'll stamp a little creature. I'm going to take the first one and just a note, and I'm not sure that I'll put on quite how I'm going to put on here, but I'm going to use one of the snails. See, it's a brown snail. That gray looks really good. And I wanted to tell you also that I went back through with the Stampin' Up 0.1, I think they're all 0.1 or 1.0, and I got much more vivid or visible white. I think I'm going to stick with the gray. I think he looks really cute. So I highly recommend that for your card, for your gel pen options. And I'm going to actually put this like up here so that it, you know, as they come together, it's just a note. And I'm going to put this guy cruising right along. And shoot, where'd my foam tape go? I need it, both sizes of foam tape, but of course, oh, here's some right here. Trying to use up, I tell you, in these kits, Paper Pumpkin and the regular kits, they really do give you a lot of good stuff in here. So I'm gonna make sure my little head is not, but I can see that it'll push down there. So I'm gonna flip this over and add a larger dimensional, and I'm gonna put a large dimensional up on top, and then put a little bit of adhesive on this. A little bit of glue. Here we go. I think this is so cute. And I was looking for, I thought I had the new in color dots somewhere, but I truly am not seeing the little guys, even though I could have sworn I brought them in. So I'm a little bit bummed. And I didn't, you know, I was looking at all the other colors that I have running. Wait, is that in colors? Nope, that's these. And I thought that I could get away with this blue, although you could, yeah, and that, because it's a little bit darker, so we're going to use that. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the darker because it's going to have a better pop. Yeah, because this is actually going to kind of blend in too much. I like pop. What did I do? Okay, so I need a little guy. So we'll do that. There you go, Barbara. What do you think? It's cute. It's got good dimension. Of course, it helps if I take off the sticky backs so that it will stick. It's like, why is my snail moving around? And there we go. So there's one card, and it has an envelope to match it. Then I'm going to take this guy, and I decided that I wanted to do kind of more in the center because I wanted to create a little grouping of these guys around here. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to put them onto dimensions. This is where I really wish we had the two different thicknesses of foam tape. I don't even know if I still have some of the thin foam tape. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do have some thin foam tape. So we're going to take advantage of the fact that I do have some thin foam tape. And put that behind my creatures. And this is going to be thinner than the dimensionals are. My little koala bear, he's so cute. Now, one of the things I did do after I fussy cut these all out is I took my liquid glass and I did the eyeballs and made them shiny. I'll put them up on my hand here, and hopefully you can see the shiny on their little eyes. Oh, maybe you can't. There you are, a little bit there. Now kind of see the little this of the liquid glass. I feel like it just adds a nice depth to the animals, and you know, makes them look more alive, if you will. Probably not. And then I'm going to take my, kind of figure out, the cow is really on the larger side, but I don't want to hide anybody. Oh my gosh, I have dog hair everywhere. And it says, "Thank you for all you do." So I'm going to put this down because I think they are really, really cute. And I'm going to put this down where I'm pretty sure I want it. Well, it's where it's going to be. And you know, if this guy is centered, just put him right there so you can see his little foot. And we get to go this way and put him there. Okay, and everything fits on here. You know, I wanted a little bit of pink on this here. It's funny how some of them I remember to put the pink in the ear, and then some of them I did not. There we go. So now we have a thank you for all that you do. And this is so easy to do and so pretty to just be able to take the stencils, and I'm sure everybody's got stencils. You can easily make them with the Cricut, and then do the sponge daubering so that they're really quick to color. Add a little bit of liquid glass, and you have that, and of course a little bit of bling, because we do like our little bit of pop. This does really, there you go. I mean, you could even use these for guy cards, because I think they're neutral enough. What do you think, Barbara? All right. Now that you've colored them, I think they're adorable. So last week, Maureen, on Thursday, I showed people how to color with sponge daubers so that this was not tedious to color them in. I do feel like they all have to be colored in, and I put liquid glass on their eyes to make the eyes pop up. All right, and I'm trying to get all the dog hair off of everything, I swear. Dogs. Okay, so we have some more creatures. I think I'm going to save that other card to do a specific live on that, and I'm just going to take some leftover scraps that I have of one of the paper packs. I don't want to use the in color now. I want something a little bit different than the in colors. Let's see what this has. This is the paper that I'm using for the, this is actually rather fun paper to use. I'm going to make another card. Let's see, is it all black and white? Shoot. I might not want to use this. I was thinking that they had colorful patterns on here. This one is light enough to be able to do, and fussy enough that I don't mind using it. Put that over here. So that's one of my actually very favorites ones that I've looked at that I've been pleasantly surprised about. This is so funny. I had a whole stack of card bases over here to do this with, and of course I cannot find them. So off I go to find. My husband left, we're getting ready for the funeral. We had to print all of these colors off for, there we go, we're just gonna, create this really quick. All of this stuff for him, for his mom, and we're trimming up pictures, and the church wants 18 by 24, something like that, picture up front. But you know what we found out is that when you take them on the phone, they don't work out so hot when they're on the phone, as far as like pixelation goes. So that's been like a little bit of a challenge, I will say. Here we go. This is a pattern paper, so you got to pay attention to how you want your card to be. And I'm going to do this. I am really in like let's see, is this gonna, yeah, that'll work. I always worry that I'm going to do this incorrectly and end up with the card going the wrong direction. Fortunately, not the case. And then I'm going to cut myself. Now don't forget, when you do a color, you need to remember to put on a inside that is white so that people can write on it. I love these two colors together. I just think they're smashingly pretty. I try to keep a couple of the insides because I know I'm going to need them, so I don't need to like drag them out, right? I don't need to get stuff out. This could bite me. So how are you doing, Maureen? And how was your weekend, Barbara? Didn't you go crafting with some people that I know and that I miss dearly? And put the inside of our card in. Now, of course, I'll do something cute, right? We have these cute animals. We cannot not use them. Yeah, once you color them, they're just totally cute, cute, cute. So this weekend, we had our Zoom crop where we just got together, chit-chat. It was really quiet, so I ended up not doing it, going to get my hair done. And then I'm going to... I worked a lot on getting my inventory up for Close to My Heart. Barbara, have you been able to see the link to be able to go look at it? Yeah, that's what I thought, Barbara. You went with Benny in that, right? Okay, so we have this very cute card piece here. And we can pick up. I wish they had a saying in here that was like like where they're playing off the this is a snail, this is a, you know, oh my goodness, I'm challenged today, you guys. I need to turn this over. I always punch this way and I try to line up my edges right there so I can get the most out of a piece of paper. And because that's going to blend in too much for me, I'm going to measure this. This is 2 1/8 by so I'm going to cut a purple because I really like the purple. Who else has like a love for purple? Can't not just be me. And 1 1/2 it looks like. I get that close? Not at all. So redo. This is what I'm going to do is put it onto there, then I'll trim it. You know, normally I do most of my sayings this way. It was the yearly program booklets. I made a yearly program booklet. Okay. Ooh, that sounds impressive. And kind of eyeball it. Oops, that was too much off. All right, maybe Linda should not be doing this way. Ooh, this black peels like really tears up the paper. this again and give it some more room. Not quite enough, but close enough, as Di likes to put it, that it doesn't much matter. There we go. And because the corners are rounded, I dug this out. Regina, how are you, my friend? You are so busy with all of your end of the school year and dance stuff. It's quite impressive. Put that back where it's supposed to go. And so using that same concept, you get this cute little bear. Maybe a cow. Actually, I think I like the cooler tones. I know I had another gray. Oh shoot, he's going this direction. I do really like the koala bear though, so we're going to stick with our koala bear. And we are going to put a sentiment in here that says just a note. And then I will give away, because we are running right. I'm so good. I know if I did the other one, I'd have to do this. I'd have to do a little bit of work for, you know, for a woman that has 20,000 blocks here, I am really challenged at times to find the block when I need it. Hi. And I am just going to do, oops, pop, pop. Love it. Oh, those are not wet. My chamois are not wet enough to do this. So let's do this. And I'm going to pull some peacock ribbon that I've got somewhere in this mess. Well, this is actually an old CTMH roll. But it will be good for what we are doing. Because I don't think I have any other peacock colored. No. Huh. That's interesting that we don't have any peacock colored stuff. Stuff being ribbon. Of course, we want this to look pretty. Dance is done. Short break before summer sessions. Doesn't sound like a big break. So I'm going to slide this into here because I decided this needs to have a little bit more pizzazz to it. This is awfully big ribbon for me to attempt like a, I do love their snips for doing ribbon. I'm telling you guys, it really does a nice edge on it. I'm going to figure this out because I need my little clip to go there. I need that to go there. I need my knot to go there. And I really believe in anchoring ribbon before you put a knot in it. Anchor it with a little glue dot. It just makes sure that this stays down. And then put your knot in there. That will hold the tension for you in the ribbon without, I mean, it's obviously won't always stay, as you can see, but it will really do a good job holding that for you. And then when you tie this part of it, watch how you pull that together, because you have a pattern on this and you want to make sure both sides of the knot have that pretty pattern. Don't trim it yet. Hold on to that thought. We're going to put just a note with cute little, actually, before we do that, hey Hey Barbara, you were on here from the very beginning. Which card would you like to have? You know, you have the two cutie patooties here. And then of course you have this that I'm making. I hold my breath when I draw these lines. Hello, Miss Leslie. Which is why I don't always talk when I'm drawing, because I truly am afraid of what might happen here. And I'm actually going to move my paper hugs back over here. Which just the note? The new one or the one with the snail that's done? Because I have two just a notes. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did do just a note. Okay. You are welcome. So I want to share for those of you guys coming in, Regina and Leslie, to be watching for paper hugs to poke up, because I'm going to be looking for crafters who can donate some cards, or who's like me and you got a bunch stashed somewhere, you know. Okay, so that allowed me, by waiting till I got that on, that allowed me to have a balanced bow. And then my cute little guy is going to go right up here. The bear, got it. Look at him. Can we all have like, gasps, love. He's so cute, right? And have you guys got your kits yet? I know, Barbara, you've gotten a kits last month. Did you get your kits and your goodies? And this, oh, this ribbon is just so pretty. Look at that. So we have super cutes. All right, so paper hugs is connecting hearts one card at a time, and I'll be looking for a number of crafters to kind of rotate through, donating cards for senior centers to help them maintain their connections and remove some of the barriers, like some of them can't drive, some of them are on really fixed incomes. So I'm hoping to start that off because I had to do this for my leadership class. So by August 14th, I have to deliver a bunch of cards to my first participating senior center, to be announced. All right, Leslie and Regina, I will send you one of these two cards randomly, so make sure that everybody sends me your came today. It didn't show up on, oh right, you know, I ended up having to make a decision about the postage. The postage now to put the delivery, I'm surprised it doesn't, because we get a lot of mail that's not delivery confirmation, so I'm not sure why, because we get a lot of mail that is not delivery confirmation, but I had to take the delivery confirmation off. It adds like $3.50 to the postage now. It's, the post office has gone crazy. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Crazy post office. So be watching for a post of that. Have been posting up a bunch more paper over the weekend. Still have 2 more crates of paper to go through. Oi, too much stuff to do for sure. All right, guys, thank you for coming and playing and for listening to my leadership project that I'm doing, and for winning some cards. It's always lovely to see you. Come on in. On Thursday, we'll be making this. I'm going to show you the spotlight technique. Okay, So come and join me for make some of those cards. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, ladies. You're the best. I know, Susan, you're absolutely right. It's crazy busy here. I did get the email out to you, Susan. I thought I'd sent it, but it was in my draft box. Thank you, guys.